Hey Cancer, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading for April 26th through the 28th, 2024. This is for Cancer. Last shuffle for Cancer. Let's see what's going on. So Cancer, we have your higher self. And we have loss. Something is like either, okay, so loss is about something leaving, not you're letting it go, but it's leaving. It's happened. Like something has escaped your fingertips, and it has really hit you in the heart. Whatever this is, it may make you feel like it's really hard for you to continue to be this open person. For some reason, they're showing that. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, you don't know what's going on. There's no closure in a situation. That things cannot progress, or you may feel like I can't even. This is very interesting. You may be holding on to something, and it's hard for you to get closure from it. It's hard for yeah. You may want to have a conversation too. This is interesting. So your higher self with the moon, the world, Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups, with yeah. Your higher self wants you to speak from the heart and have a conversation. Like that's part your spirit, deep down, right? That's that deep down. Like you may be angry on the surface, like anger is actually a manifestation of fear. You know what I mean? So deep down there could be like a fear or a sadness, and that manifests in different ways. Though there's I can't really, it's like reactions versus emotion or something here, right? Or the manifestation of the emotion. However this goes, though, they're talking about how deep down you really want something to just start fresh, right? You want to have a conversation and say what's going on. You may not know what's going on. There's something about I don't even know what to say because I don't even know what the heck is going on. I don't know, like you've lost the ability to want to work on something as well, or you can't work on this. Like you can't do anything about something you don't know anything about either. That's another thing. Like what am I supposed to do about this? And I don't understand what's really going on. Like what am I supposed to be apologizing for? There's a question of that with the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is usually apologizing, right? But the moon is about for what? I don't really, I'm trying to think about it intuitively. I just think we should squash this and move forward. That's intuitively though. You might say this to someone if there's a conversation, you're coming from the heart. You're like, listen, I don't even know what the problem is, but can we just solve it real quick and start fresh? Because, you know what I mean? I don't even want to work on this because if I don't know what the problem is, there's nothing to do. Like, I'm just saying, I can't hold on to this, right? But you may be holding on to that aspect of the whole situation. Like that's what I'm standing firm on. That's what I have nothing to give other than what needs to, what's going on. What are we talking about here? There's something that happens and it seems like whatever this situation is, there's a person who really can't let go of a situation. They cannot move forward. They want to work on something, but they're not very clear on what that is, right? And so there's a loss of saying, for you, I can't help you there. Like I don't even know what to do in that instance. Letting go. I knew letting go would be here. I could feel it, man. Magician, because I was about to say letting go, but it's not letting go. It you just don't have it. But magician is the hanged man. I mean, magician and the hanged man with letting go. There's something about you being very, very flexible with this. Like you could let this go. You could let something go. And you also could be like a perspective, the way, you could shift your perspective. Depending on what's said, depending on how things are explained, you're like, okay, it's not a gaslighting energy here, but you're willing to just be like, whatever, let's just move on. Okay, well, can we, all right, now, sure, that's how you look at it? Fine, let's close this out. Let's be done. Let's move on. I see a letting go of like, you may even be in the place of like, now you're not even going to let go. You're not even going to do that. You might not even, you're like, I want clarity. I'm not willing to co-sign. I'm seeing that too. Some of you may be like, it's like there's either one or the other. One may be like, sure, whatever, yep, okay, yep. Can we move on now? And another may be like, no, no, I need you to be very clear about what the problem is right now. Nope, I need to know because this needs to be squashed for good and we need to move forward. Like, I care about you and I care about the situation. I just don't understand what the problem is. You know, a creative endeavor is Seven of Swords and the King of Pentacles. And so this is still this event. And it seems like it almost seems like you're not, you might have to be patronizing to somebody because you don't know what's going on. There's something about like acting like you know what's going on, but you don't. Like, you know how we don't know what the heck is happening outside? Okay, this is the vibe of this, right? I'm sure we all saw like Walking Dead or any of these like gloom and doom Armageddon shows, and they're fire. Most of the shows are just amazing, right? But the ambiance of this is like, how about we don't know what the heck is going on outside? We hear growling, we hear screams, we hear banging and crunching and all that crap, right? But then you've got that one person in the room who's like, I don't know they're new to the story or new to what's going on. Everybody may be new to it too. Who knows? But they step up and they go, I understand tensions are high, but we have to keep in mind of X, Y, Z, right? And people are like, but we don't know what's out there. And you're in this is where you're at. It looks like you're going to act like you have it under control. You're going to act very, very stable, but you have no freaking clue what someone's problem really truly is. But you're just it's like patronizing somebody. I get it. You have a lot of feelings about this issue. You know, you're going to have to be the president in this, Great question. Glad you asked. You know what I'm saying? I'm so glad you asked that. Anyway, can we move on now? Like, come on, people. That was yesterday. There's something about you just acting like, I get it. Yeah, I get it. I get it. You're upset. Right. Don't understand what you're upset about, but I do understand you're upset. Like, and it's, I don't see necessarily upset as much as I see a lot of confusion and someone not letting it go. And there's just a loss of, if it's a loss and you're in there letting go energy, like, then that means that it's not pleasant, It's not pleasant. It's confusing. But Spirit is asking you, and I guess the simplest way to do this is not to assume that you know what's going on. Stand firm on that energy of saying, I don't get what the issue is. You're going to have to clear this up because we need to move on from this. I'm not about to hold on to this forever. That much is going on here. That much I do see. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. We have Aries. We have Pisces. And another Cancer I'm even seeing too. You also could be dealing with a Scorpio, Virgo, or Taurus here. Okay. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, Aries cusp or an Aries, Taurus cusp. And if you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.